The power of mindset. Let's talk about mindset, how the way you think can shape your life in ways you might not even realize. Have you ever heard of the idea of a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset? It's a simple but powerful concept, and once you understand it, you'll start seeing how it affects everything from your goals to how you deal with problems. Let's break it down, along with how failure, challenges, and the environment around you all play a big role in shaping your mindset. Growth versus fixed mindset. Imagine two people, Emma and Lily, who both struggle with learning a new skill, like playing the piano. Emma thinks, "I'm just not good at music. This is too hard, and I'll never get it." Lily, on the other hand, thinks, "This is tough right now, but if I keep practicing, I can improve." Emma is showing a fixed mindset, believing their abilities are set in stone. They think you're either good at something or you're not, and there's no point in trying if you're not naturally talented. Lily, on the other hand, has a growth mindset, believing they can grow and improve with effort. The difference between these two mindsets can completely change your life. A growth mindset helps you tackle challenges, learn new things, and bounce back from setbacks. A fixed mindset, on the other hand, can hold you back, making you give up easily or avoid trying new things altogether. The good news? Mindsets aren't permanent. If you notice you're leaning toward a fixed mindset, you can work on shifting to a growth mindset, and that can open up so many opportunities for you. Learning from failure. Let's be real, failure isn't fun. Nobody enjoys messing up or feeling like they've fallen short. But here's the thing, a growth mindset views failure differently. Instead of seeing it as the end of the road, it sees failure as a stepping stone. Think about when you learned to ride a bike. You probably fell a bunch of times, right? But each time you got back up, you learned something new, how to balance better, how to steer, how to brake. That's a perfect example of using failure as a way to grow. With a fixed mindset, you might think, "I failed, so I'm not good enough, and I shouldn't even try again." But with a growth mindset, you'd say, "I failed, so what can I learn from this? How can I do better next time?" Failure isn't something to fear, it's a teacher. And the more you embrace it, the more you grow. Embracing challenges. Challenges are like the gym for your brain. Just like your muscles get stronger when you lift weights, your mind grows stronger when you face tough situations. But here's the catch. A fixed mindset often avoids challenges because they feel risky or uncomfortable. Let's say you're nervous about speaking in front of a crowd. A fixed mindset might tell you, "What if I mess up? I'll just skip it to be safe." But a growth mindset would say, "This is scary, but it's a chance to learn something new and improve my confidence." The truth is, challenges help you grow, even when they feel hard. Each time you take on something difficult, you're building resilience, learning new skills, and proving to yourself that you're capable. So the next time you're faced with a challenge, try looking at it as an opportunity rather than an obstacle. The role of your environment. Finally, let's talk about something people often overlook, your environment. The people you spend time with and the spaces you're in can have a huge impact on your mindset. If you're surrounded by people who encourage you, support your growth, and celebrate your efforts, it's much easier to develop a growth mindset. But if you're around people who are negative, critical, or stuck in a fixed mindset, it can be harder to believe in your own ability to grow. That doesn't mean you need to cut people out of your life, but it does mean being mindful of who you're listening to and where you're spending your energy. Seek out friends, mentors, and communities that lift you up and push you to grow. Create an environment, whether it's your home, your workspace, or your social circle, that inspires you to keep learning and improving. Your growth mindset plan. So, how can you shift toward a growth mindset and start using it in your life? 1. Catch yourself when you're thinking in a fixed way. If you hear yourself saying things like, "I'm not good at this," or "I'll never figure it out," pause and reframe it. Try saying, "I'm not good at this yet," or "I'll figure it out with time and effort." 2. Treat failure as feedback. Instead of getting discouraged when something doesn't go your way, ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" 3. Take on challenges, even when they're scary. Remember, growth happens outside your comfort zone. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who believe in growth and encourage you to keep going. A growth mindset isn't just about getting better at school, work, or hobbies. It's about seeing life as a journey of constant learning and improvement. When you embrace this mindset, the possibilities are endless. And the best part, it's something you can practice and strengthen every single day.